I think one of the jobs that I did, I think just the power of photography and how it actually opens doors. I got to take the president's portraits.
How can I? Dude!
I've just remembered that.
How are we going to forget that?
I always,
In fact, Yani, that and SGR, we have to talk about. Because there you started.
Which one came first? SGR. Let's start with SGR. So SGR, one random evening, actually it was a Sunday evening in 2017. I received a call from a number I don't know. Then Trucola shows the name. I was like, hey, who's this? So I speak to this guy. It's called Charles Gashero from IMG Kenya. He's like, yeah, I got your number from Mutua Adheka, the project I want to do. We spoke for 27 minutes. We're speaking for the first time. He was like, okay, so anyway, we have to sleep. Okay, now don't we have to go? So, yeah, but we'll talk. Several weeks later, he calls me. He says, Mwarv, now, I think something like tomorrow or 2 days later. Are you available? You heard of the SGR? Yeah. So now there's going to be a test drive, and a couple of people are being put on it. Go to Mombasa, then we come back. And we need you. Are you available? She's like, yeah, I'm available. Okay, sawa. Where are you meeting? Come to our offices at something like 6 in the morning.
KICC now?
No, the offices are at International Life House.
Okay.
I was like, sawa. Gonna go there, land, and then I get it's the full. Me, I never knew there was a full station being put up. These two guys talking about SGR. I'm like, it's that photo. I was like, man, and this Gaba has done what? So I kidogo, I'm on the SGR. Made like test. In fact, it was actually a meeting for Charles. We were meeting for the first time. We'd spoken over the phone and on email a couple of times, but we'd never met in person. So this was now us having a meeting. We go to Mombasa, we have lunch on the SGR, come back for a planned architectural photography of all the stations on the SGR, all the SGR stations, because they are amazing stations that have been put up. So when I remember we landed at the station, the Nairobi terminus, and I was like, wow, this is amazing, man. So I was there. I wasn't even supposed to be taking photos, but I just carried my camera for so and so, because I'm going for a meeting. But I was like, okay, I'll carry my camera, at least just take a couple of photos. Then I was like,
I'm vlogging.
This vlogging thing. I'm going to. I was like, hey guys, come on. So I recorded a video. So I've confirmed the GoPro is good. So now what I'm doing is running to be able to take some shots of the station. I've already lost about, not lost really. We've already used about 10 minutes, so we have another 10 minutes to go. To be able to take shots. I don't know if I'll be able to do drone shots. It looks unlikely for now. I'm at the Nairobi terminus of the SGR, about to go on a train ride all the way to Mombasa. So there's been a lot of falsehoods and truthhoods and half-truths about the SGR. Hopefully you'll be able to debunk that today. So I'm currently shooting shots of the main terminal building. It's quite impressive. What I'm doing is that I'm using bracketing, so shooting 3 images and then to be able to combine them to be able to get a good image. It's a better way of doing an HDR image instead of just shooting 1 image. Shoot 3. One is overexposed, one is properly exposed, and one is underexposed. then using Lightroom or Photoshop, you can be able to combine the three into one image, giving you a much better result. I must say I'm impressed so far. I like they have very good wayfinding, which is nice. The finishing on the different things is quite nice. It's still not yet fully complete, but they're doing an amazing job, I must say. It's work in progress, but good work in progress at that. So I want to fix a GoPro to the front of the train to be able to shoot a time lapse of
here,
it.
right?
Yeah, it's here.
Already took that.
Yeah.
No problem. You
Yeah.
can see how they fix it. You want to fix on the window.
On the window, yes. Yeah. So I've set up the GoPro, but things are the windshield is a bit dirty. I set an interval of 5 seconds. I'm at 95% battery power. That's what really lasts. I'm not too sure what class this is, but it's most likely a third class cabin. Definitely cleaner than what you're used to. The old trains from EARNH. For me, it wasn't a vlog, it wasn't just recording, this is what I'm doing. In fact, I was doing it as a tutorial for shooting architecture, photography, HDR. So I said, you put these are the settings. In fact, when you watch the vlog, that's how it starts. These are the settings you use. And then now we got into the train and then I just shared my experience. This is what we're doing. And then I went, came back. I mounted a GoPro to the front.
Yes, that was a nice
station.
time lapse.
And then go to Mombasa, came back. So after some time,
So the meeting in Mombasa was now about what?
so no, it was me and Charles meeting, saying, no, there's this thing. We need photos.
It was just the two of you meeting.
No. There were many guys.
Oh
on
yeah,
the
I
train.
mean with yes,
There were many
yes,
guys,
yes.
but it was a bit. During that trip, he and I were supposed to sit down,
Yes.
and then we talk. There's this station, and this station, and this station, and this station. We need photos for all of them, including now the Mombasa one. The Mombasa one wasn't even completed then. I
Yeah.
was saying we need photos. So when I want you to send me a quote for how much it's going to cost, do all this.
Yeah.
So obviously the photos that I took on that day, edited, sent to him in Dropbox, which are some of the photos that a certain tour company jacked and used on their social, and we are appearing in
But
court.
some of those photos,
April.
insert them.
Yeah. So then, then there was sort of like in fact, on that trip, guests are not allowed to take photos because the whole project was a hush-hush. It was supposed to be Uhuru Kenyatta is the first person to take the trip. So obviously we can now show ourselves.
Yes, yeah.
Like, yo, I'm here on the
And
SPR.
technically speaking, a lot of people had already.
Yeah. So I did the photos, I edited, I sent to Gashero, and did I even do I think I did. I asked for permission to do a blog post. He was like, no. That thing is still raw, in the hush. Can't release it to the public. No, not yet. Not until HE, His Excellency, has actually gotten on it and taken the ride. It's like sawa, but I was itchy. Please, no. I said, please, just a few photos. I was like, okay, fine, just a few photos. The full album. What to a belly. Hilarious. Complete with the vlog. And the door was open like this. Hey.
But you said, yeah. I just put a few.
But it did wonders.
Your site crashed.
Site crashed
Now,
because of Caroline.
Caroline, at that moment of time, was our client. So we show her the vlog. Caroline is like, and now this time you see you're putting pieces together for me, so I'm understanding. Come you knew Caroline already from before.
Kiss.
She's like, don't worry, when I do the story, I'll get photos for Mwarv. Dude, we were refreshing your site, it's crashed.
That was the second time Caroline made my site crash. The first time was the Pope when the Pope came to Kenya, because I went. In fact, Pope was my first attempt to access State House, because I had accreditation, ready to go, because media were actually going for there was a dinner, welcoming dinner for the Pope to State House. Amunga Ishuchi and myself got there. We've dressed up, dude. We're not even in t-shirts. We're in shirts. Yeah. We didn't get B or C or D, whatever it is, and our names are not on the list.
What?
Yeah. We're told, poleni, ile list tumepewa ndio hii na majina zenyu haziko hapa, and then we're just seeing buddies driving into State House. As guess our names are not on the list, so we went. So now I got home, I was like, man. So the following day I woke up with psych. I was like, this mass at University of Nairobi.
Watanijua. And me, do they know my background?
I was a seminary. I was in the seminary. What? Who are they? So I covered with a psych. I took photos with psych. I went all out. I got home. Blog up. Somewhere along the way, Caroline got wind of it. And I think that evening or the following morning, Caroline, because now I think the following day Pope was doing a mass at Kasarani.
Yes.
Meeting with the youth. So I was there when now I started getting SMSs, dude, your site is down.
What do you mean?
Site is down? Like, why? Kume now opening Twitter and Facebook, Caroline said, my friend Mwangi Kirubi, the Pope, photos, link here. I even sent her WhatsApp, but
she calls it the Caroline effect.
Yeah. I told her, man, thank you for crashing my site. So as the first time it crashed. So what actually happens is that Bluehost, who the guys I host with, when they suspect, they have enough bandwidth to handle, but when they see a lot of traffic to one site, one link specifically, all of a sudden, within the spike, they just, because now it could be like an attack on the site. Yeah. So as a safety thing, they just, so I have to now write to them, chat with them and say, hey, I'm the host, please put the site back up, it is okay, this article and all that. They say, okay, fine, we'll do it, but please also do this, optimize your images. Because those days they used to just upload images, 1 MB, and all that. They said, no, just optimize your images for web viewing. So now I did that. So it's the first time the site crashed. Then now for the SGR. And then the views on YouTube, 120,000. Dude, if YouTube were paying $10 per view,
you'd be good.
I'd be good, man. I'd go essay and back.
Without sending an email to info.
Yes.
Okay, so now the preso.
So
you've done the Pope. You've done.
Did
you do Obama?
No, I didn't. Me, you know, when the Holy Spirit tells you something, you should just act on it. I should have sent that email requesting access for accreditation.
Let me tell you, so few people did that. So few people actually sent that email because this one the access has not been given by Nairobi. It has been given by Washington DC.
Yeah.
So people are like, huku ni Kenya, and nitaingia tu. So the day of 2 days before, a week before, like, hey, by the way, it passes. Like, sorry, that thing was done a month ago.
Yeah, it's close.
This is the president of America coming, and he's coming to Africa for the first time.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's talk about our president. So, because this one, not only did he give you access, but he gave you exclusivity.
Yeah, got honoring.
Number one and number two.
So now I got, in One Touch, this is the beauty about One Touch, is that we have people who, we have mostly photographers and filmmakers, but we have other people who do other jobs during the day. So one of the members of One Touch is Joan. Joan was working in Manoa's office. Manoa was a former press guy of Uhuru.
Now he's like the ambassador.
Yeah, now he's an ambassador. So originally, the photos were to be taken by Joe McKinney. And Joe McKinney had actually shot, I think, 1 or 2 shots of Uhuru. And then the other, like 2 or 3 times we went to State House, he just camped there the whole day. And there was no opening in Uhuru's diary for McKinney to shoot. So got to a point, Makeni had to do a trip to SA. He went, he's like, I can't just keep chilling for you guys. He went to SA.
Can't you?
Then,
Sometimes you gotta say no.
yeah.
But not to the president. Yo.
No, you can't. Even me, after you've kept me parking for three days or something. Z.
It's never that serious.
Yeah, no. So, then Joan calls me one random Monday morning. He's like, Mwarv, I hope you're in Nairobi. He's like, yeah. In fact, I was on the way to the office. She was like, can you come to State House and I've just looked at the president's diary and he's supposed to be having photography today at 3 o'clock and McKinney is not around. I was like,
you know that?
Went back home. I was told, shoot is at 3, but be there at 1 because of security clearance. Got home, packed the gear, batteries charged. Set us with Nemo Isabel. She was my assistant then. So he got in, we set up the lights, everything. Uhuru bounced us. Oh, man, this guy is bouncing photographers. So I don't know, he had what to attend to or something. So like, sawa, no problem. But now that time, when I went and saw State House, because it was not my first time inside State House. The ceiling is like, go. I was like, what? La. This shoot, I can't hack by myself. So immediately I left State House and got back my phone, because now you leave your phone, laptop and all that. I called Alan Kishigi. It's like, dude, what are you doing on Wednesday? It's like, what time? In the morning. I said, yeah, I'm free. I just have a shoot in the afternoon. I was like, it's good. We have State House. He's like, State House, Eve Moja State House. I was like, yeah, this State House. So I was like, okay, sawa, cool. So Wednesday morning, it's now a day later, because this was Monday, and then on Wednesday, same week, there was like, this is the day that these photos must be taken, because they need to go, posters need to be done, what. So get there with Alan in the morning, we set up, shoot is for 10 o'clock. So set up everything. Again, we got bounced.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
No show.
No, he had to now attend. It was like Njoroge Mbungai's funeral service. Yeah, it was a big event.
Yeah.
So the plan was that he was supposed to come for the shoot and then I'll go for the funeral service. But
Nothing.
schedule. So now we waited, I think about 11 when I told this thing is not happening this morning. So we'll have to do it in the afternoon. Me, I can't go anywhere. Because now in case any of them, if Uhuru or Ruto come back earlier on, there needs to be somebody. Alan has a shoot with Shell. He's shooting for Kenya Shell at the same time that afternoon. So Alan left State House. He went and told the guys, the producers at the Shell shoot, like, I'm going to State House to take shots, so let's wrap this quickly. He's telling us that they worked quick. Like, this guy is going to Shell, don't delay him.
How good is that for your CV?
Alan had even been offered an outrider to, like, in case there's traffic from where he's coming from. He just calls and says there's traffic, and the outrider would have actually gone and escorted him to State House, cleared the traffic and all that. Because he needed to be in State House. Alan checked into the room like this, where we were shooting. Then Ruto walked in.
2 minutes later.
Yes. Like, it was just perfect timing. That by the time Alan got back, Ruto came in, so Ruto came in, and then now we started with him. Alan is just a creative genius. He was playing now, he had some music. There was a Bluetooth speaker and some rumba music. Akina Tabule, Franco, Diblo Dibala, Billy Abel. We're just playing that music, very soft in the background. So at first, like, like photographers, like very tight and all that, but the music loosened them up. In fact, at some point, they were even jigging, like to the music, like, hey, muziki nashika. And then they were even speaking in Sheng. I mean, at first it was very English.
Yeah.
And Alan is a very Sheng guy. Him is street. Like, so, but he was responding in Sheng. Mkubwa naona vile, unajua ukisema angalau at least mabega hivi na kafiti. Are you telling me I need to stand with my shoulders upright? After a few minutes, sasa hata mimi naifeel sasa, piga. Guys loosened up.
Yeah.
So yeah, we went in, shot, then I think it was that very night I had to send the images because they were needed. There were artworks being done and those images were needed. So I actually edited the images at night. The following morning, Dropbox link.
Send the images. And insert at least one.
Yes. Insert one image. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So for me, what I like about...
Then you also did a vlog.
Yes. This vlog.
Able to tell me the story of the vlog, because the vlog don't exist no more.
No, it exists. I put it back.
Oh, you put it there?
I put it back.
I like it by the way, guys. Atakukach. Vlog too.
Yeah, there were concerns about security. Yeah, I don't know.
Because of the vlog.
Yeah.
Okay, I would understand it from that thing, but there was nothing from...
Yeah, there was nothing, Nini.
Yeah.
For me, it was like, it even showed like, these two guys are actually human.
Exactly.
Like, they're just like the rest of us. So I actually recorded a vlog. I had a GoPro. So recorded, put it up, together some of the photos. Then I got a call. I was told, your vlog, take it down. Why? Security, what, guys are not happy. I was like, so. Put it down. After the 2 elections we had happened, and guys were cheering, celebrating, I put it back.
and no one has said anything.
No one has said anything. It's water under the bridge. Yeah.
That is hilarious.
We are inside State House right now, about to take photos of the president and the deputy. Najisikiaje?
Kidogo tense, sina ngoma. Sijui itafanyaje. Tutajaribu.
The president and his deputy are some of the hardest people to get to, so we had to make sure everything was working perfectly before they arrived. Honorable Ruto was first, and Alan started by briefing him on the kind of shots we were looking for.
Kitandu kidogo hivi hapo.
Habari? How are you?
Hello, sir.
Salama. How are you today? I'm very well, thank you. Good.
Then came the president. After greeting everyone in the room, we got down to business.
Naweza get moja kama mkono aidha tutaweka hiyo.
I think what you need to do, if I can advise you, you should take the pictures continuously.
Yes.
You don't have to wait. So that you get the postures and even the you don't have to wait for it. Shoot. that you are
in the
not
moment.
waiting. I can see they are being No, that's what you need to do continuously until you will find something, you know, that was not intended, but then it becomes,
But it came up.
becomes the correct picture.
That place,
Yeah.
The good book tells me that my gift will take me before kings. All I can say is, Amen.
So, then and now through IMG Kenya, the same guys we did SGR with, we got to cover now the inauguration of Uhuru and Ruto at Kasarani.
Oh, nice.
That was again, and that was, I don't think I've ever felt so tired covering a gig. Because I had a big lens, I had a 150 to 600 Sigma on one side, and then I had a 24 to 70 on the other.
And that's like weights.
That's weight. And we were at Kasarani at 4 in the morning, 4 in the AM. We were at Kasarani, and there was already crowds checking into the stadium. 4 AM. And got in. Now the work started there, because now we were like 20 plus photographers assigned to that event. And everybody had a different thing. Me, I was given the crowd. The other people who are doing the presidential dais, other guys are doing other things, like where the journalists were. Me, I was given the crowd, which I was very happy with. I was like, presidential dais is very boring. It's just dignitaries looking for more. But human reactions, emotions and all that is now in the crowd. So me and another guy called Caleb are doing the crowd. And I think a couple of other photographers. So I did the crowd from guys walking into Kasarani, selling flags outside, guys the gun salute. No, for the gun salute, I had to now move out of this, from inside the stadium, run outside, position myself, and wait for the gun salute, because now it's an important thing that has to be documented.
Yeah.
It's the gun salute. It's quite frightening. It's not for the faint-hearted. You feel it shakes. I'm not scared. It's just that it shakes you. Is that 21? So it's the day before the inauguration, the second inauguration of the fourth president. As you said, it is important to actually visit a venue before you start working, and that is what I'm doing right now. It's good to familiarize myself with where exactly I'll be shooting from and who exactly we'll be working with, because we're a team of many photographers. And on top of that, there's some security clearance that is needed. So I can't just rock up with my cameras and start shooting. I need to familiarize myself with the security arrangements for the day, because we'll be having many dignitaries. So it's about 6:30 a.m. We've been at Kasarani since 5 in the morning. We have very many people from all corners of the country. I've met guests from Eldoret, guests from Wiki, who are coming for the inauguration. You can tell clearly that I am not quite fit. So I need to work on that. But it's just amazing to see the excitement that people have. People getting to wake up so early in the morning for an event that doesn't start until maybe like 11. So imagine guys waiting for 6 hours for the event to start. That just shows how much passion and dedication and how much excitement people have for this day being the day of the inauguration. I'd like to show you what I'm shooting with today. So I have, this is the 6D, and on it I have the 24-70. This one is being used mostly for the wide shots of the crowd. I also have the 16-35 for ultra wide. Then 7D out of retirement with all the dents and
bruises, still looking fine with the Sigma 150 to 600. This will be good for getting a lot of telephotos. Today has been different because for me, because I'm working as part of a team from IMG Kenya. So we each have places where we've been assigned. I was lucky to get the crowd, so I've been taking shots of the crowd, mostly crowd reactions. Then with this green, this yellow, and this red, I've been able to get access to some places where other journalists are not able to get. So right now we're outside. The president has just taken his oath at 12:30 p.m. and we're about to do the 21 gun salute. It's been a good event. Nothing beats the experience of actually seeing people who are happy about something that has gone as they planned and joining in celebrations. And for me, being able to witness that and tell that story is what has been the highlight for me for this time.
So I had to now wait for my cue. I was told, when you see this has happened, like when Uhuru and Ruto now go and start doing the swearing in thing, go take photos of the gun salute. So that's what I did. No. So now I went outside, took an opportunity to go for the State House luncheon where Netanyahu and other presidents were. I just said no.
I'm finished.
I said, I'm finished. I'm tired. I went home and slept. Because, man, it was tiring.
It's finishing.
First of all, it's even just the whole emotion, and then looking for the shots. And then it's people who you don't know. Let them smile, cheer, do what. Then finding shots that are now ideal, like internationally, they'll be known. This was the mood. Here's the thing that...
And this one was a tricky one because it was the second...
Yes, it was the second, after the second election.
After the second election. So it wasn't packed. It was the first time.
It was packed. The stadium was packed. Actually, guys got turned away.
Oh, serious?
Yes, guys got turned away. There were even stampedes of guys trying to get into the stadium.
Whoa, okay.
But what I think those photos did is that they showed a side of the country nobody had spoken about. The people who are happy with the victory.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Because a lot of, especially the international media, had covered the riots, the killings, which are bad. It's sad that it happened. It's sad that people had to lay their lives down. But the victors had not been documented.
I get what you're saying.
So now that was
they made it sound like it was a whole country upset.
Yes. But now this showed guys cheering, guys in celebration, people happy. And it's people from all walks of life. Because I met people who...
And all races.
Yes. People would come in from Nyanza, people would come
Tribes,
from... Guys who had banded Coast bus, Modern Coast, to be in Nairobi at 4 and make their way to Kasarani.
Insert photo?
Yeah.
Let me ask us, have you captured something that has just made you want to quit photography? I know why I asked that, I think of Boniface Mwangi and what post-election violence did to him.